not trying to be like this, Albert, okay? But I gotta take it.
Mom! What? Mike's here to take all our stuff. Oh, no, that. Okay, move. Move. Tina! Move out, Tina! I will. You ain't touching. I heard it all. I heard it all. Okay, Tina. Get up. Okay. Okay. Get out. Okay. Okay. You're not touching. Get out. All right. Can I have my computer, my camera back? No. Hell with your camera, too. We're keeping that. How much is that worth? Don't come back here.
Can you please sign it? Okay, just forget it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's find out something. Is there a sign-on bonus?
No, there's no sign-on bonus. Just sign it. Give it to me. You need exercise, son of a...
Here, go chase that contract. Go chase it. Field and Dreams. Field and Dreams. Go catch your contract, mother.
That's what you can do. Move. Move.
Tired of this shit.
Okay, Tina.
Bye.
You're fired.
Don't give a...
So you're not going to sign the contract?
Nope.
What will get you to sign the contract?
Keep signing.
Why?
You can't just call him. That make it so much easier on your life. You almost got hit with a head with a bat over not calling game.
Because I don't want to involve him. Like, there's trouble.
What do you mean not involve him?
I don't want Team to know that we're having troubles getting your mom to sign the show because he's going to cancel the show.
We're live from Shieldwoods Park. Labor Day baseball coming up.
Give me a bra, a heater, and what else I say?
And here's the first baseman, Toby Hickey. It seems we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs.
They would keep this team sign it, and I'll say, okay, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Out to short.
Okay. Got it?
Tosses to first. And there's two away.
Deceptive slider right there, staying in the tunnel long.
Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Toby Hickey. The first baseman. Get high in the air. There it goes. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, aggressive, and it paid off.
It's Christmas time. I'm not doing that. Sell and make me some money.
All right, we'll go.
Bye. Toodles. Okay.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well. He's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Mateo puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. There comes Cody Bellinger.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Bounced up the middle. Flips for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Just trying to... Playing meaningful games in September is always exciting. A win today, first day of the month. This will just add more fuel to the fire.
We believe in bringing people together because there's nothing quite like sharing.
Toby Hickey, the next cup to hit.
Here we go.
Joy is gone. It is like a homecoming that is way over.
In the air, center field. Mateo gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Bottom four, so up now for Chicago. Toby Hickey. Evaldi back to work. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. One down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. On the ground to short, could be two. Off balance beat, there's one. That's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
On the path right now, because it's danger.
Now back. First baseman.
So we can't go see
That one way inside. Straighten him up a little bit.
So we can't go down the freaking path. I told her she don't want to go down the path because it's danger.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign.
And up next for Chicago, Toby Hickey. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen.
Which did pay dividends for Chicago because the bus armored and dropped anchor. Their Native American allies that sailed into the snow to try and find Charleston. So they had some spies. The general idea of where it was. And during that time period, the English colonists had been involved with clearing land, planting crops, building houses. It was a bloodless exchange of gunfire, no casualties. And then the colonists here in Charlestown started blank firing the cannons. So it's something that could be done to clean them out. It's called scaling the guns. So when you just load them with powder and no shot. And they're made out of iron, so they're going to rust on the inside. So the easiest way to blow that iron out is by just blasting it out.
And with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. Mateo ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Toby Hickey, the next come to hit.
The first baseman.
There's a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Hard hit left side. Over to first. Third out. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a pitch. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts.
Come on, sitting on something here. Now back. The first baseman.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1 out and a runner at second. The pitch.
opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up low. Moving under this one. 2 down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, you can get away a little bit with not.
Bottom 9, and now the first baseman, Toby Hickey. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the 1-0. Bounce to third. Slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field.
Prime suspect for bumps and thumps in the night, and those noises can often.
Just want to go home. Don't you understand that it never stops hurting? I want to die.
The story starts on a quiet Texas farm where Christy Beam is picking flowers. She calls out to her daughters, Abby, Anna, and Adeline, who are busy playing outside. Spotting them in their church dresses, she gives a playful scolding, and then she calls out to her husband, Dr. Kevin Beam, asking him to hurry up so they won't be late. Kevin, standing by the car, quickly throws on his dress shirt as the family rushes to get ready. The Beams head to their usual Sunday church service.
I can get a nice helmet. Just happen to be there. So we can get an umbrella. But there's one thing that we need, and that is faith. Faith is really the only true shelter. Amen.
Later, they host their monthly church picnic at home, surrounded by the laughter and joy of their friends and neighbors. That evening, Christy tucks her kids into bed, following her nightly ritual of saying prayers with each of them. Abby prays to make the Fort Worth All-Star team. Adeline wishes to magically become older than Abby, and Anna sweetly prays for her dad's business to succeed.
One
But later that night, the peaceful vibe takes a sharp turn. Anna suddenly runs through the house vomiting. Christy wonders if it's something she ate at the barbecue, and Kevin suggests they take her to the doctor.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite.
Kevin, trying to lighten the mood, jokes about hoping this doctor is better than the last two. Christy looks at Hannah sitting quietly in the back seat, her eyes drawn to her bloated stomach. But just like before, the doctor tells them there's nothing wrong.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Lactose intolerant. Christy frustrated and doubtful, leaves the clinic unconvinced. That evening, the family reluctantly agrees to go along with the lactose intolerance theory.
Changeup is really a break for a hitter. You got a BP fastball, good move a whole lot, and you absolutely tattooed it.
Echo through the house, jolting Christy and Kevin out of bed. They rush her to the hospital, leaving a friend behind to look after the other kids. At the hospital, their ordeal continues. The doctor dismisses Anna's pain as extreme acid reflux, brushing off their concerns. Christy, desperate and furious, argues with him until he finally agrees to run more tests. After what feels like an endless wait, the pediatrician steps
territory.
And fear washes over her. She's scared. Christy, her mom, can't hold back her tears.
And that'll do it. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
After the surgery, the pediatrician meets with the Beams to explain what's next. He tells them the immediate problem has been fixed, but there's a bigger issue, a severe condition called intestinal motility disorder.
And with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looks to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say
get high in the air. There
a few weeks go by, and Christy is
it
fully focused on taking care of Anna. Every moment of her day is spent juggling medicines and feedings, following a strict schedule. Despite all the care, Anna's condition worsens. She grows weaker, her discomfort grows, and the tube in her nose becomes a constant burden. Her stomach swells painfully, and even her clothes don't fit her anymore.
And they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to
Anna watches her
StatCast.
friends laughing and playing basketball outside, but all she feels is loneliness. Her spirits lift slightly when her crush, Billy, comes over to talk. She tries to brush him off and walk away, but he stays by her side, making her smile for a brief moment. Meanwhile, Christy grows increasingly desperate. She spends hours trying to get through to Dr. Nurko, the Boston specialist, but she keeps hitting dead ends. The frustration boils over one day, and she storms outside, looking up at the sky to vent her anger at God. Kevin tries to lighten the mood at home by bringing in a surprise, a dog for Anna. Anna's face lights up, but Christy, overwhelmed by everything she's already managing, sees it as just one more thing to take care of. That night, tension flares between her and Kevin. Christy lets out her frustration, complaining about how much she has to handle, how exhausted she is, and how tight their finances have become. Kevin tries to stay positive, but Christy's face starts to crack under the pressure.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
I need to man up and get back on track.
And that's ball 4.
We're praying for Annabelle.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Some difficult questions.
Ian Happ
Some
up
of
to
the
hit.
sins are preventing the healing, either yours or maybe
2 on, 2 outs.
Excuse me.
Rolled over to third, Berger.
It's a cruel, insensitive
Whips it
remark,
across.
and it pushes
That's
Christy
the third
further
out.
away from her faith. The fights between Christy and Kevin become more frequent, and Anna, caught in the middle, starts to blame herself. The weight of it all is too much for her to carry. Christy, fed up and hurting, decides she's done with church. During one of their nightly prayers, Anna's little sister Abby asks the heartbreaking question, is Anna going to die? Christy, overwhelmed and without answers, sits in silence. That's when she makes up her mind. There's no more
They limit the
with or
damage
without
here.
an appointment. She's taking Anna to Boston. She can't just stand by and watch her daughter fade away. Kevin tries to stop Christy from heading to Boston without an appointment, but her mind is made up. She's determined to do whatever it takes to help Anna. When Christy and Anna arrive at the hospital in Boston, the receptionist greets them, but quickly explains that Dr. Nurko cannot see them before the scheduled appointment. Christy pulls her heart out, explaining Anna's condition and the treatments she has already
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for the series.
To lift their spirits, they stop at a Boston restaurant for dinner.
Stacey's getting better and better. I'll take the team. Sorry about it.
Sorry.
So where y'all from? What you doing here?
There's a doctor at Children's Hospital. We're proud to support Bernie's well-deserved me time. Lazy boy. Not the lazy.
Nice. And holiday trips. And
Hospital we're trying to see.
Boston is one of the finest cities I know.
Yeah, maybe we should try to do a tour over here.
I'm off tomorrow. I could be your tour guide.
Yeah, you know what? We can't. We're just hoping to get this call from this doctor and if it right. Please, you want to go, baby?
Where we going?
The next day, Angela takes them on a little adventure. They visit the aquarium and stop at iconic Boston landmarks along the way, like Fenway Park and Tom Brady's house. For the first time in what feels like forever, Anna laughs and feels alive again. At the aquarium, Anna's joy is infectious. Later, at an art exhibit, she's captivated by a beautiful painting, standing still in awe. Just then, Christy's phone rings. It's the hospital. There's been an unexpected cancellation, and Dr. Nurko can see Anna the very next morning. The following day, Anna undergoes a series of tests at the hospital. When she finally meets Dr. Nurko, his calm and kind demeanor instantly puts her at ease. He carefully explains what needs to be done, telling Anna he will insert a camera into her body to get a clearer picture of her condition.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the win made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Toby Hickey.
He can help her manage the pain and improve her
The
life.
inside
Dr.
edge.
Narco
And
discusses
it's
a special
1-0.
drug available at their hospital. One of the few places with FDA approval for it. The medication could help Anna digest food
Get high in the air. There
needs
it
feeding tubes,
goes.
but it comes with risks, including headaches, swelling, and in rare cases, heart rhythm problems. To ensure safety, Anna would need regular monitoring every 6 weeks.
That
Back
was
home,
blasted
Christy
to
sits
the
down
moon.
to calculate the
It's
costs of Anna's
4-3.
treatment. The numbers
Christy's
are
homered in
overwhelming. She turns to
back-to-back
Kevin and
games
asks how
now.
they are going to
Yep,
afford
seeing
it
the
all.
ball.
Kevin, as always, stays hopeful and tells her they'll figure
Looking
it out.
pretty
But
dangerous
Christy,
at the
feeling
dish
the weight
right
of
now.
everything, demands a concrete plan. In a vulnerable moment, she admits that she's lost her faith and doesn't know how to hold on anymore. Kevin, while unable to restore her belief, promises her one thing: he will do whatever it takes to help their daughter. The next day, Christy decides to visit
With this
Pastor
pitcher's
Scott. He
velocity, a
apologizes for
changeup is really a break for a hitter. You got a BP fastball, didn't
She's
move
not
a whole
going back
lot,
to church.
and he
Pastor
absolutely
Scott notices
tattooed it.
there's more to her decision, so he gently asks what's really on her mind. Christy opens up, admitting she doesn't understand why God would let Anna go through so much pain. Pastor Scott doesn't try to offer a neat answer. Instead, he shares his own struggles with faith, explaining how turning to God rather than turning away eventually gave him
Back up
peace.
the middle
As weeks
and a
go
base
by,
hit.
Christy and Anna continue their
They
regular
get it in
checkups in
quickly.
Boston.
So
Angela, the
first
kind
and
waitress they
second,
met,
now
becomes
one
a close
out.
friend
Well,
and often
Singy, he
spends
is
time with
locked
them.
in
Back
there.
home, Kevin takes
Well,
on
he's
more
really slowed
responsibility
the
with the
game
other kids
down,
while
and
Christy
it's
is
like
away.
he's
The
moving
mounting
in full
costs of
speed,
Anna's
and
treatment put a
everybody
strain
is a
on the
step
family,
or
and
two
Kevin makes a
behind.
tough
The
choice
way
to
that he
sell his
squared up that
motorbike to help
baseball
pay the
tells
bills.
me that
Even
he
with
has
all
seen
their
it like a beach
sacrifices,
ball.
things don't get better. Dr. Narco informs
Got
Christy
him
that Anna
looking.
isn't responding to the
2-away down.
medication as he'd hoped. The flare-ups
Well,
are
nice
becoming
job
more
right there. He
frequent,
struck
and
him
Anna's
out
health shows
twice.
no
The pitch
improvement.
before
Christy
looked
feels the
like it
pressure
was strike
building
three.
as she
Doesn't get
watches
the
her
call.
daughter grow
Bears
weaker.
down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Kick, Sandy.
We have 5 dogs, 2 pigs, 3 cats, and some
And a base hit coming home.
Sometimes we get
Here's the
tickets
throw to the plate,
Excuse me.
but it's offline.
Why do you want the box with you?
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Later, Haley tells her father Ben about Anna, but slightly misquotes
And he
her,
grounds one to the
saying
right
Anna
side.
told her not to fear death.
Over
This
to
worries
first.
Ben, who
That ends
confronts
the
Christy,
inning, and
asking
they
her to
limit the
ensure
damage.
Anna doesn't give Haley
2
any
men
false
left
hope.
stranded,
Christy,
but they do
understanding
push
his
across
concern,
one.
promises to talk to Anna about it. Despite the tension, Anna and
Top
Haley's
of the
friendship
6th inning.
deepens.
So
One
up
day,
now
Anna
for
visits
Chicago,
Haley and gives her a
Toby
small but
Hickey.
meaningful gift, a cross necklace she always wore. It's her way of showing support and love for her
As he
friend.
turns down
Back
the
at home,
rubber,
the family
with
feels
that
the weight of their
good live arm
struggles.
delivers.
Kevin finds their other daughter
And that
Abigail
one
sitting
clips the
alone in the
corner.
lounge, clearly
You know,
upset.
these
He asks what's
Cubs,
wrong.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out
There's
there.
another one next year. Maybe you'll remember that one.
Abby.
Here's a 2-1.
Back at the hospital, Anna's in
Guy right
unbearable
there.
pain. Christy tries her best to cheer her up, suggesting different things to make her smile, but Anna refuses every idea. Finally, she breaks down crying and tells Christy that all she
Swing and a
wants is to go home. She
3-2
mentions how
now.
Haley got to go
Amazing to
home
look
and
up and
wonders why
see
she can't
88
do the
miles per
same.
hour on
Anna
that
pours out her
changeup. Back in
feelings,
the day,
saying
that was
she
a
feels
pretty good
trapped and
fastball,
endless
but
pain,
with high
and even admits
velocities
she
these
sometimes
days,
wishes she could die.
that speed
Hearing this precious
differential is
Christy, she
right where
tries
it
to
needs to
comfort
be.
Anna and tell her not to think that way, but deep down, Christy feels
Having
powerless
himself
and
a really
heartbroken
nice
that
game
she
at the
can't take
plate.
away
He
her
kind of
daughter's
rolled
pain.
over on this
Meanwhile,
pitch a
Kevin,
little bit,
Abigail, and
but he got
Adeline are
enough
trying to get
behind
to
it to
Boston,
shoot it
but
through
things take
for
a
a knock.
frustrating turn at the airport.
Runner on the
Kevin's
go.
guards keep getting
And that one
declined at the
handled.
counter. Adeline,
Steps out
scared and
first for the
anxious,
out.
asks what will happen if Anna dies before they get there. Kevin stays calm and reassures her, saying that's not
Man
going
at
to
second
happen.
with one
Despite
away.
the technical
Now it's
issues, the
Brendan
airline
Rodgers.
staff finally works things out and gives them manual tickets so they can board their flight. Back in the hospital, Anna's
Bunting,
becoming
and he
harder to
pops it
handle.
up.
She refuses to
Pulls it
shower
down,
and pushes
and there's
Christy
2
away
gone.
every time she tries to help. Feeling desperate, Christy calls Kevin for backup. Kevin calls Anna and, in his playful way,
And up
suggests
next
they
for
play a
Chicago,
game before she
Kevin
takes a shower.
Alcantara.
Suspiciously, Anna asks how he even knows she needs one. Right at that moment, Kevin, Abigail, and Adeline burst into
And
the
he
room,
deals.
surprising Anna with laughter and
Swings
hugs.
through
Their
it, and that's
reunion
a
fills the
strikeout.
room with happiness and makes
So
things feel
one hit
normal
is
for
all they
just a
get.
little while. When it's finally time for Anna to leave the hospital,
2 outs,
she curiously
bases
asks
loaded.
Dr.
And
Narco
next for
why
the
patients
Cubs,
are always
Toby
wheeled out in
Hickey.
wheelchairs.
He's
Dr.
already
Narco
homered in this
smiles and
game.
jokes, saying maybe she should push him out instead. Before they leave, Dr. Narco
And
pulls
fouled
Christy
off.
aside. He advises her to keep an eye on Anna for signs of depression, which is common for kids with conditions like hers. He also gently reminds her that Anna's time might be limited and urges the family to cherish every moment they have together. Back
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Who now spends most of her time
Brings it
sitting
in,
silently
and
by
that's the third
staring
out.
outside. One day, Abigail asks Anna if she wants to play soccer. To everyone's surprise, Anna agrees.
The
While
next
they're
up for the
playing, the ball
Marlins.
rolls near a large tree. Just then, they spot a white
2-2.
butterfly fluttering nearby. Abigail
Bounce
gets
to
an
the
idea
left
and
side.
suggests they climb the tree.
Magical.
No, I can't, Abby. I'll help you. It'll be fun. Okay.
Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
I think we're high enough, Dan. See the hole over there? Roll over to it and sit in it. I'm scared. Just do it. You need to know.
And here's the first baseman, Toby. He's already homered here in this one. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
The scene quickly grew tense as news crews began
Down and in,
capturing
moved his
every
feet.
moment of the dramatic rescue. The rescuers realized the tree had rotted at its base, so they decided to send someone in from the top to reach Anna. Meanwhile, Christy stood near the tree, praying with everything
another
she
ball.
had, desperately begging
Hitter's
for
got
Anna
some
to
good
survive.
opposite
Soon
field
others around
power.
her joined
What
in
I
prayer
like
too.
about
Finally,
something
the
being
rescue
hit
team
to the right
succeeded
side
in
into
pulling
the
Anna out of the
outfield
tree.
is
She
if
was
the base runner at
unconscious and
second
had a
has
few
a
cuts,
very
but
good
nothing
read
looked
and can
life-threatening. The
determine whether or
helicopter
not he
arrived to fly
Get
Anna and
high in
Christy
the
to
air.
the
There it
While they waited, the doctor
goes.
surprised everyone by reporting that Anna had no broken bones, no loss of movement, no bruises, no internal injuries. She was perfectly fine. In the
Another
days that
homer.
followed, something
He's done it
remarkable
again.
happened. Anna not
His
only seemed
second
better,
homer of the
but she was
game.
also
And they
more
throw
active
3
and
on the
lively than
board.
ever
It's
before. Yet Christy
10-4.
couldn't shake
His
the feeling that
confidence is
something
through
was
the
different.
roof with
But a
the
few
way
days
he's been
later,
swinging
Christy
it
noticed
lately.
something else.
He's on
Anna's
a
stomach
really
looked
good run.
completely normal again. Curious, Christy sat down with Anna to talk about her condition. When she asked how Anna was feeling, Anna calmly reassured her, saying that someone had told her she would be okay.
The butterfly was there.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
I'll show you the ropes. Show you the ropes.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win.
Christy, trying to process this, asked if Anna had told anyone else. Anna shook her head and said no. While Christy worried about how others might react to such an extraordinary story, Anna seemed unbothered. She didn't care what anyone thought. She simply knew what had happened to her. Christy later went to see Dr. Nurko, who was stunned by Anna's complete recovery. He explained that she was now asymptomatic. There were no signs of her illness anymore. When Christy asked how something like this could even happen, Dr. Nurko suggested that maybe, just maybe, the fall
Settles
had
under this
rebooted her
one.
nerves, like restarting a computer. But even with this
He's got it,
explanation,
and
Christy
that'll end the
couldn't wrap
inning.
her head around it. How could Anna survive a 3-story
Nothing's
fall,
happening
hit
there
her
for the
head just
Cubs.
right, have no injuries or paralysis, and somehow end up healthier than before? Dr. Nurko, clearly emotional, did something unexpected. He took off his Elmo tie, the one he wore every single day while Anna was sick, and handed it to Christy with a warm
Takes
smile.
low
He said he
for
was
ball
glad
one.
his patient was finally better. Before heading home, Christy and Anna said goodbye to Angela, who had been a huge help. Meanwhile, back at the Boston Globe, Ben was looking at
And
photos of
another
Haley
ball.
when he found
When you
out
get ahead
about
in the
Anna's
count, there's
incredible
no doubt
recovery.
that the
Later, Christy
success
stood
rate
in front
goes
of a
up, and that's what
congregation at
he's been
church,
doing. It's
sharing
made
her
a
story
big
with the
impact
crowd
for him in
and some
recent
news
games.
reporters. She talked about her journey back to faith and how miracles can happen in the most
And that's
unexpected
ball
ways.
3.
She gave
Good
examples
pitchers
that
make
touched everyone's
pitches
hearts.
in big
Billy being kind to
situations, and
Anna
right
when she
here with
needed
the
it
middle of the
most.
order hitter
Angela
up running
rearranging her plans to show
Get
Anna
high in the
Boston.
air.
The
There it
airport ticket
goes.
agent faking a system crash just to help them board their flight. The receptionist at Dr. Nurko's office risking her job to get Anna seen, and even her
A
friend who came to the
gigantic
hospital
blast.
to support her
That's
despite
his
being a
5th
newborn.
homer in the
Christy spoke directly
series,
to
and they
anyone
add
in
a
the
pair.
audience who
It's
might be feeling lost or
3-0.
alone,
That's his
reassuring
3rd
them
straight
that they
game with a
weren't
homer
alone
singing.
and that
This
miracles
dude is
can
on
happen for
fire,
them too.
Boog.
But
These
as she
kinds of
finished,
streaks
a
just
church
don't
member
come
stood
around
up and
too
accused
often.
Christy of exaggerating Anna's condition for attention. The room went silent for a moment. Then Ben stood up and came to her defense. He shared how he believed her story, even though he wasn't a religious man. Ben admitted that after Haley's
Knew
death,
what
his
pitch he
view of
wanted
life
to
had
hit,
changed.
spent
He
on
revealed
some
that
other
Haley's
pitches in
always
this
had
at
been
bat, was
peaceful
very
because of Anna,
patient,
who gave her
and it
faith and
paid off.
comfort when she needed it most. By the time Ben finished speaking, the congregation broke into applause, moved by his words. After the service, Christy had a brief conversation with Ben before heading home with her family. Back at home, life felt normal again. They gathered around the table, sharing a simple pizza dinner together, happy and healthy, finally at peace.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
See it ripping up there.
comes the 0-1. Out to short, Allen. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So it's 4 runs for him. Oh. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Toby Hickey. Here comes the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the hole, jump throw. He's in there.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. De La Cruz on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Oh my God, it's Mason.
A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
In the back of the truck. It was always in the back of the truck. Oh, yeah, Coca-Cola truck. Yeah, the Coca-Cola truck.
So 2 down. Toby Hickey's the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Yeah, he's not the affectionate.
One ball, no strike.
And now 2-0.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
So you can look. You saved me in so many ways. You've been my best friend.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Always there at night.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Into the outfield base hit. The tag safe, and they extend their lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1st and 3rd, 2 away. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Mike Yastrzemski. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
No, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time. 3 hours
This is just the
Things are overlooking. If you got the money, the quest is for protecting. Come on, everybody. doesn't miss. A man flips out about his missing game system. A customer starts to throw stuff when told no. A female customer turns hostile when a laptop pawn goes horribly wrong. An angry wife wants her wedding ring back. A woman flips out because her ring was sold. A customer tries to eat her cake.
Joining a friend, ... I'm in.
All right, we got our work cut out for us here. This is going to be a really good test for you. You're going to be thrown into the deep end.
I like the deep end because I'm a floater, not a sinker.
we got to mention that you're not on Beef Boss and tell them why. We got to start the video that way.
Yeah, I don't even have any of the tracks to vote for unlocked. I can only vote for the first 4 cup tracks. Rainbow Road, yeah, that's great.
God.
Great start. Well, all right. You can see me hurling towards Earth half the time.
All right, Poofesher, do you want to tell the audience why you're not on the Beef Boss Me today?
Why exactly am I not? I don't have it unlocked because I'm not.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup. So up next, Toby CVG. He set a new career high in home runs this year.
Whatever it is, I'm already
he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
It's the new method that you can get online so easily, just changing your DNS. But
actually insane how it works.
It is.
There's a foul
But
ball.
the side effect is you only have as much unlocked as you unlocked using that license instead of kind of everything being unlocked.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner around second.
No vehicles. You just got the base game Mario Kart Wii vanilla.
Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying to do.
I think gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch.
4 times already. And I am firmly in last place.
Oh my gosh, dude, I see you just going through the cannon. I'm repping the full speed combo here with Beat Boss. I got the F1 vehicle. I'm wheeling it. I'm playing on automatic, which is funny because you're playing on manual. I'm automatic, and you know
I should have been
it's
automatic.
It's gonna be pretty tough because we joined a pro room here. Like we have a room that I was not expecting. Everyone has like 8,000-9,000 VR. Lots of Japanese players. Funky Kongs, you're being put to the real test right now. Professor, I would say this is probably the hardest Mario Kart lead room you've ever been in. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm not doing the best. Yeah, I'm really not doing the best back here right now. I'm struggling.
Oh my gosh.
And foul
Is this
blooper?
Is this above 150cc or something? Or why am I feeling particularly terrible today?
Deal one.
I'm so done.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I'm about to get started.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run, you've got to expand his zone.